So today I'm going to show you how to take your standard ordinary hose bib just like this and turn it into something much better looking, much easier to use, like this right here. So what we have here is the Aquor house hydrant. This is the V1. I'm going to be retrofitting my old system. I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to hook this up here in just a minute, but it comes with this pipe. And on the end here, this is what sits on the outside flush against your house, just like that. It looks way better than a standard hose bib. And then on the end, how this works is you've got this you put on the end of your hose, and then all this does is this just kind of twists in here, which pushes this spring that's inside of here, pushes it, and that allows water to flow through here. And then whenever you're done, just untwist it, and then water will drain out. You don't have any issues with freezing. It's a way better system, so much easier to use. Just a quick twist and you've got water going. Untwist, water stops flowing. So nice. This one right here does not have a shutoff on it. They also make ones that do have a standard shutoff, kind of like you would have on your hose bib. You can shut it off right there at the spigot, but this still, it untwists and twists, and I'll show you that as we get going. But let's don't waste any more time. Let's install these things. Got this thing installed here. This thing is so sleek. I mean, it just sits flush against this. It doesn't stick out like a normal hose spigot does. And then you just flip this thing up, and then it's time to do the insertion. So there are two different options here. As you see, this one right here is probably one that you would leave attached to the end of your hose. And then this one right here is one that you could use as a traditional hose spigot. You could just leave it and put it in here, so that way you can be able to turn off the flow of the water, turn it on whenever you need to. Easy peasy. So all this thing is, imagine that your hose is attached to the end of this. All you do is you push it in. Now this is gonna come flying out, I think. So you push it in and twist it. And then just like that, you can untwist it and it's off. So instead of having to screw around with a normal hose spigot, screw your hose on, twist the thing to turn it on, all you do, you just take this, just like that, push it in, and you've got water flowing. So cool. Bam. I want to test this one out here. Let's go ahead and turn it off. Oh yeah. Nice steady flow. Good to go. So super easy to use. I mean, I know some people think, oh, hose spigot isn't that hard to use, but this just makes it so quick and easy to attach it, get water, unattach it. But the coolest thing, or the best feature about this thing, so we get water here whenever we're done. The best part about this is that all the water drains out. This has a tilt on it. This thing's made out of stainless steel. It has a tilt forward on it so that whenever you're done, all the water in here drains out. You can close it, and then you do not have to worry about this freezing and cracking. This thing is freeze proof. That's what they advertise here, that this thing is freeze proof and crack proof, and you should not have issues with this like you would a traditional hose spigot, because those things crack and freeze all the time. I went with the brushed stainless cover here. This is stainless steel. They all come stainless steel like that, but the covers, you have the option brushed stainless like I've got here. They also come in black, and I believe they also come in white. And so whenever I build my house, I'm just gonna go ahead and put these on all four sides of the house. And I'm gonna go with white because the house is white and it'll just blend in and it'll just be so sleek and it won't stick out and be ugly like a traditional hose spigot. So pretty cool. So that is the Aquor house hydrant, I think is what they call it. Replaces your traditional hose bib or hose spigot with this thing right here that looks a lot better and will not freeze and crack. Super easy to install if you're okay with turning the water off to your house, putting some PVC pipe or some fittings on there. Each situation is different. There are some instructions in there that show you and help you do it, but it took hardly any time at all. Super easy to do, and it makes a big difference for me. Pulling out my hose, putting it in, and pulling it out again. Super easy to do, and I am all about quick, easy work. Yep, so if you are interested at all in checking these things out, I will leave a link down below for you to check them out yourself. I am super excited to go ahead and just put these in my house whenever I build it. I'm gonna put one on the front, one on one side. I'm gonna do two on the back. I'm gonna do one in each corner, because that's one thing about this house. It does not have enough hose bibs on this house, and I'm gonna make sure I go overkill on the next one. I'm even gonna do an outdoor shower using one of these things right here. So that's something to look forward to in the future. But other than that, that is all I've got. Thank you guys for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you have not already. Go check these things out. They are pretty sweet, and I've got more stuff coming soon. We'll see you guys.